All this Dota memory for me, when I was young, I was playing some different games like GTA or something, Vice City, in computer club, and when old guys came to the club, and they're like, yo, you either play with us, or we take your time and we play without you. And then basically this is how I got into Dota. Back then it was loading like 5 minutes. Good times, good times. I just smashed my keyboard. Originally it was like FNG, but it ended up with FNG. I mean, I looked at a lot of pro players back then, because first of all, when I was like kinda going pro, or at least like learning Dota, I was watching Dandy a lot. I looked at Light of Heaven, Papi, basically old Navi players, and I mean, basically every player back then who was good, I was looking up to them. Yeah, Mamar is just a number, for sure. I mean, I would bring Limp as a brute force. Well, where would I live? In Sweden? I don't know why, just in Sweden. Well, for me, like when, let's say for example, I have a day off and I wanna rest, the way I rest is I pretty much do nothing. And I'm like, if there is something needs to be done, I will not do it just because I wanna rest, and this is how I rest. Weirdest hidden talent. I actually don't have any talents. I actually don't know, I never think about it. I mean, I was trying to become a teacher back then. A teacher of math and physics, I believe. Maybe I would go into some IT, like programmer or something. Actually, nothing really comes to my mind right away, so maybe I actually didn't do anything. I mean, I've never been to Africa and kind of want to visit some countries. I feel like there are a lot of story and history behind a lot of countries, so yeah. I don't think we can have a perfect DPC system, because there are a lot of requirements that needs to be like calculated in a way, like who gets the most slots on measures, how much DPC points, how much money, etc, etc. So I would say like there is no way to say that this DPC season will be the best or some other. You can only do it when you try like 100 times. So for me, it will take a while until we find out our best system. I mean, I've been to Frankfurt Major, and back then it was pretty nice. A lot of people, big prize pool, teams are mega ready, so yeah. I would say we just need some big major. No, I don't play any musical instrument. Guitar. Imagine Dragons? Kinda like them, best piece of advice. Oh, I remember actually, when I took a train from Minsk to Moscow, if I remember correctly, I was going with a consul of Belarus in Siberia, in Russia basically, like some old guy, and I mean in a way he was like annoying because, you know, a young guy who's like just playing computer games and listening to some unknown old man. I didn't like it in the beginning, but he was actually mega smart, and he gave me advice that like doesn't matter how your life goes, you always need to improve on every single part of your life. You cannot only be focused on one, because if you kinda over improve one part of the map of your life, I mean, then it will decrease the value of everything else you have in your life, and it's just not healthy. You always want to work on everything in your life, or just keep it in balance at least. Guys, don't go pro in Dota. It's way too much. What advice? I mean, don't go pro. I mean, in a way, I like it. I like the competition, but it's not easy for sure. Like, it requires time, it requires effort, etc. So if you want to live an easier life, you should definitely look for something else rather than competing in computer games.